Listen to that sound. The hollow echo of empty pockets. The rustle of lottery tickets in the trash. The whispered lie. Wealth is random. Now hear the truth. Rockefeller's oil barrels clanking rhythmically in Cleveland yards. Carnegie's steel rails singing across continents. Ford's assembly lines pounding like industrial hearts. These aren't accidents. They're mathematical inevitabilities born from ruthless choices. Napoleon Hill uncovered the algorithm. Great wealth is the fruit of definiteness of decision. But I'll strip it bare. Poverty isn't bad luck. It's accumulated indecision. Your bank account isn't a roulette wheel. It's a forensic report card of choices made or avoided. The millionaire and the pauper breathe the same air. What separates them is the brutal calculus of decision trees. The first wealth commandment. Value perception precedes value capture. Carnegie didn't see scrap metal. He saw skeletal frameworks for skyscrapers. Rockefeller didn't see crude oil. He saw liquid light waiting to be liberated. Ford didn't see horseless carriages. He saw democratized mobility. Their genius wasn't creation. It was recognition of mispriced potential. When a young Bezos quit his Wall Street bonus to sell books from a garage, he wasn't gambling. He'd calculated Amazon's value at infinity times its current price. Your wealth blueprint starts here. What do you see that others undervalue? Your skills? A market gap? An inefficiency? Rothschild made millions exploiting Napoleonic War news delays. Gates bought DOS for $75,000 knowing IBM needed an OS yesterday. Wealth doesn't favor the lucky. It obeys those who spot discounted reality. Now execute the wealth accelerant. Compounding micro-advantages. Rockefeller didn't become rich by striking oil. He got wealthy by controlling the barrels, pipelines, refineries, and distribution. Carnegie didn't profit from steel. He profited from vertical integration that shaved pennies off every pound. Ford's fortune came not from cars, but from eliminating seconds from assembly times. Study their daily ledgers. Rockefeller saved 3 cents per barrel using his own tank wagons. Carnegie cut rail costs by 1/100th of a cent per ton. Ford's $5 per day wage wasn't generosity. It was a 40% productivity hack. Your path. Identify your wealth molecule, skill/hour/product. Engineer 1% daily efficiency gains. Let compound mathematics detonate mediocrity. Buffett calls this the snowball down a mountain effect. I call it capitalist physics. Beware the fatal miscalculation. Confusing motion for progress. Edison tested 6,000 materials for the light bulb. But each test followed the 10% closer rule. Eliminate entire categories with each failure. Carnegie acquired competitors only when the math showed 20% plus synergy gains. Ford abandoned the Model T when market data screamed saturation. Their choices weren't emotional. They were algorithmic. Contrast this with the bankrupt, dreamer-chasing, hot trends without cost analysis. Your wealth protocol. Weekly ruthless audit. Rockefeller's Sunday ledger ritual. Opportunity triage. Gates 1978. No-go list for distractions. Sunk cost execution. Bezos abandoning Fire Phone despite $170 million investment. Wealth flows toward those who kill projects like gardeners prune dead branches. The ultimate wealth lever. Time arbitrage. Vanderbilt didn't build ferries. He bought them during cholera panics at 10 cents on the dollar. Rothschild bought London bonds as Napoleon marched. Buffett stocks up during market hysterias. Their secret? Contrarian chronology. While average minds react, wealth architects recalibrate clocks. Biological time. Rockefeller napping 20 minutes hourly for peak cognition. Market time. Mungers invert. Always invert seasonal cycles. Legacy time. Carnegie building libraries 20 years before death. Your assignment. Map your wealth timeline backward from the grave. What compound choices must start today? When J.P. Morgan financed Edison, he didn't bet on light bulbs. He bet on electricity's 50-year dominance. Plant oaks, not flowers. Final barrier: wealth self-sabotage. Carnegie's memoir reveals the truth. No man becomes rich without enriching others. Ford's $5 per day wage created customers for his cars. Rockefeller's medical philanthropy cured hookworm, expanding productive populations. Gates fights malaria to stabilize economies. This isn't charity, it's enlightened circulation. Contrast the miser hoarding gold versus the visionary, like Bezos, funding Blue Origin to unlock space resources. Your wealth multiplies only when it flows. The Rockefeller Foundation's $17 billion endowment didn't shrink. It grew through strategic giving. Install your wealth circulation protocol. Reinvest 30%, Buffett's never break compounding rule. Create 10x value, Bezos' customer obsession algorithm. Circulate 5%, Carnegie's intelligent philanthropy doctrine. Stagnant wealth rots. Circulating wealth magnetizes. So stand at the vault door. The combination isn't luck. It's etched in Carnegie's vertical integrations, Rockefeller's tank wagon decimals, Ford's assembly line seconds. Turn the dials. First click, value recognition. Second, compounding microgains. Third, ruthless prioritization. Fourth, chronological mastery. Fifth, enlightened circulation. Hear that? That's not luck. That's the sound of predictable outcomes, of choices crystallizing into currency. Now, open your vault, not with wishes, with the cold, precise turns of calculated choice. Wealth awaits your combination.